Okay, Pat, focus up. It's go time. You have exactly one thing on your shopping list. So you're gonna enter that grocery store over there, you're gonna purchase one item and one item only, and you're gonna exit the grocery store with that one item. You're not falling for their psychological tricks this time, Pat, not again. Okay, here we go. Buying one thing. Woo! Leroy Jenkins!
1 hour later.
You walk into a grocery store for milk and bread. 30 minutes later, you walk out with a cart full of things you didn't plan to buy, spending 3 times what you intended. You tell yourself it was impulse, a lack of willpower, bad planning. But it wasn't your fault, because everything in that store, from the moment you walked through those doors to the second you reached the checkout, was designed to make you spend more. Every color, every smell, every sound, every price tag, all of it carefully engineered by psychologists and marketing experts who've spent decades learning exactly how to manipulate your brain. Welcome to the supermarket, where nothing is left to chance and you're the target. Let's start with something simple, the layout. Ever notice how the milk and bread are always at the back of the store? That's not an accident. Those are the 2 most commonly purchased items, so they put them as far away from the entrance as possible. Why? To force you to walk past thousands of other products you didn't come for. This is called the Decompression Zone strategy. The first section you see when you enter? That's prime real estate. And it's always filled with fresh flowers, colorful produce, or bakery items. Not because they're the most profitable, but because they create an impression of freshness, abundance, and quality. They put you in a good mood. They make you feel like you're in a place that cares about quality. It's theater, and you're the audience. The aisles themselves? Designed to slow you down. They're wide enough to feel comfortable, but narrow enough that you can't help but see products on both sides. The most profitable items are always at eye level. The cheaper alternatives, bottom shelf, where you have to bend down to find them. And here's something you've never noticed: the floor. Grocery stores use specific types of flooring in different sections. Smooth floors near the entrance make your cart roll faster. Textured floors in high-margin sections slow you down. They literally control your walking speed to maximize the time you spend in profitable areas. Now let's talk about price tags, because nothing in a supermarket is priced by accident. You've seen it 1,000 times, $4.99 instead of $5. That 1 cent difference seems ridiculous, right? We all know it's basically $5. But here's the thing, your brain doesn't process it that way. When you see $4.99, your brain latches onto that first number, 4, not 5. Studies show that prices ending in 99 increase sales by up to 24%. Not because people are stupid, but because our brains are wired to take shortcuts. And that shortcut costs you money, but it gets worse. Ever seen a price like $3 versus $3? Same price, right? Wrong. When there's no cents listed, your brain processes it as a round number, which feels bigger. So stores use decimals to make prices feel smaller. Meanwhile, luxury items are listed as whole numbers to make them feel premium. Then there's the sale scam. A product is marked as $5.99, regularly $8.99. You feel like you're getting a deal. But here's the secret. That product was never actually $8.99. The store artificially inflated the regular price just to mark it down. The sale price is the real price. You're not saving money. You're being tricked into thinking you are. And those buy 2, get 1 free deals? Researchers found that people buy 40% more when they see these offers, even if they don't need 3 of something. Even if buying 3 costs more than buying 1 when it's actually needed. But pricing is just the beginning. Supermarkets don't just manipulate what you see, they manipulate what you smell, hear, and feel. Walk into any grocery store bakery section and you're hit with the smell of fresh bread. Warm, comforting, nostalgic. It makes you hungry. It makes you buy more. But here's what they don't tell you. Most stores aren't even baking that bread. They're pumping artificial bread scent through the ventilation system. The same goes for rotisserie chicken. That smell isn't just coming from the chickens, it's amplified and distributed throughout the store. Because studies show that when people are hungry, they spend 64% more. The music matters too. Slow, relaxing music makes people shop longer and spend more. Fast music makes people move quickly and spend less. So, stores carefully curate playlists designed to keep you browsing. Even the lighting is calculated. Bright lights in some sections make products look fresh and appealing. Softer lighting in others creates a premium, intimate feeling. Red lights over meat make it look fresher. Green lights over produce do the same. You're not shopping, you're being programmed. Here's something most people never think about: the shopping cart. Modern grocery carts have gotten 50% larger over the past 3 decades. Why? Because studies show that people feel uncomfortable with a half-empty cart. The bigger the cart, the more you buy to fill it. It's called the shopping cart effect, and it increases average purchases by 19%. Then there's the cart design itself. Those wobbly wheels, that slightly awkward handle, it's intentional. A cart that's difficult to maneuver makes you slow down. It keeps you in the store longer. The longer you're in the store, the more you buy. And notice how checkout lines are designed? You can't just walk straight to the register. You have to navigate through a maze of impulse items, candy, magazines, drinks, gum, small, high-margin products placed exactly where you'll see them while waiting. This last-minute zone generates billions in pure profit. Now let's talk about something you think is helping you: loyalty cards. You scan your card, you get discounts, you earn points. Feels like you're winning, right? But here's what's really happening. That card tracks every single purchase you make. The store builds a psychological profile of you. They know what you buy, when you buy it, how much you spend, and what promotions make you spend more. They use this data to send you targeted coupons. Not for things you weren't going to buy anyway, for things that will get you into the store, where you'll buy everything else at full price. They're not giving you deals. They're using your own purchasing history to manipulate you better. And those personalized discounts, they're priced precisely at the maximum you're willing to pay based on your shopping patterns. You're not getting a deal. You're being charged exactly what you'll accept. Supermarkets spend millions on behavioral research. They track your eye movements with cameras. They study your walking patterns with heat maps. They A/B test every display, every promotion, every layout change. This isn't retail. This is behavioral engineering. And it generates over $800 billion in annual revenue in the United States alone. Every psychological trick, every sensory manipulation, every pricing illusion, it's all designed for one purpose: to make you spend more than you intended, buy more than you need, and come back more often than necessary. The next time you walk into a supermarket, remember this: nothing is random. The music playing is controlling your pace. The smells are making you hungry. The prices are deceiving your brain. The layout is designed to confuse you, and the cart you're pushing is engineered to make you fill it. You're not just shopping for groceries, you're navigating a psychological warfare zone where every weapon is aimed at your wallet, and now that you know the tricks, you can't unsee them. The question is, will you fall for them anyway?